Hey you guys, welcome back. Thank you for clicking on the video. I have another Escobar's vape review for you today. Again, this one, the last one I put out was fairly short. This one's going to be pretty quick too. And today I have one that I have not reviewed an Escobar vape yet that I didn't like, that I had some negative critique on. And today I have one for you. I am going to be reviewing the bubblegum ice, actually. Bubblegum ice flavored Escobar. Okay. And really, honestly, I haven't bought an Escobar vape yet that I just thought was terrible. None of them are what I would say call really terrible. But I do have my top favorites. I already reviewed my top favorite, which was the banana ice. We talked about that. That one's gone out right now. We talked about why sometimes I can't always get the banana ice because it's only carried in my city at the stores that are more expensive and I don't want to pay that much for it. So generally I will go to my second favorite, which is the watermelon ice. Okay, well, earlier this week, this one is about 3 days old. It's not got much left on it, but it's still working. They last about 4 days, maybe 5, depending on how much you use it. The other day, I was in a hurry. I went to a store, and they did not have my banana ice. They didn't even have watermelon ice that day. And I was in a hurry. I needed to get a vape, and I didn't want to do any other brand. I haven't found one yet out there. And I've tried a couple of different vapes, disposable vapes. None of them compare to the Escobar for me. They're very satisfying to me. So I decided, okay, I'll take a chance. I'll take the only ice that you have in stock right now, which was bubblegum ice. Ice is for the menthol smokers, okay? All the other flavors, they're not going to really have that nice icy, smooth, icy hit in the back of your throat that you're going to want if you're a menthol smoker. So my choices are even more limited. Like the tobacco stores in my city only carry about 4 to 5 flavors of this. And it's even more limited for me because I have to have the ones that say ice. So really, I'm only getting to choose from 2 or 3 flavors in the tobacco stores. Yeah. Unless I want to go to Vapor World and pay more. And at Vapor World, they have any flavor you can imagine. All right. So, I also want to say this video is for smokers and vapors of legal age. I'm not encouraging anyone to do anything. I'm not saying these are healthy or they're good for you. They're not. They are a better alternative than smoking actual cigarettes, okay? So, moving along, yes, this is the bubblegum ice. It's going to come in a box that looks like this. This is a different box. This is cotton candy. We'll talk about that later. Anyway, let's hit on this. Yeah. I've had this one about 3 days, and let's talk about it. The love-hate I have for this flavor, okay? Now, all the other flavors I've ever reviewed, they were good. I didn't really have anything too negative to say about them. The straw nanners ice, the peach ice, the watermelon ice, and the banana ice are my 2 favorites. What else have I tried? I tried the kiwi dragonberry. My boyfriend smokes regular flavor, or vapes. I've tried the blueberry, the blue raspberry. I've tried a lot of these different flavors, and I really haven't had that much negative to say about them. They were all pretty good. I do have my 2 favorites I've talked about, but this one, until I ran into this bubblegum ice, and I mentioned in my last video that I was scared to try this. But I figured I would go ahead and do it. I was in a hurry. It's the only real ice flavor they had for me to choose from that day. And I thought, well, maybe my viewers would like to know what this bubblegum ice is all about so they can not go waste their money if they're not going to like it. I have a love-hate relationship with this thing. Ever since I've had it, I'll just have to say it's weird, okay? And I haven't said this about any other Escobar vape. All the flavors are pretty good. The bubblegum ice is weird, you guys. That's all I can say. It smells really good. It smells like bubblegum in a way. And it hits nice. It's got a good delivery and all of that. But it's just a weird flavor in the back of your throat, and it lingers around in there. It's very high-pitched. And I think this damn flavor has been giving me terrible heartburn and reflux over the last 2 or 3 days. You know, it's been weird for me, but I got stuck with it. I paid for it, so I was going to use it. I'm going to get rid of this and keep it as a backup because I'm about to crack open a brand new watermelon ice, okay? I went and got this one today because I know this one's going out soon, and I've just been ready to get this one over with. You know, the bubble gum, it's just weird. I don't know what more to say. You guys might find a different experience with it, but some of these Escobar vapes, if you're the menthol person and you get the icy ones, some of the flavors are mellow enough with the ice so that you can really get a nice flavor, but it's mellow enough where you can tolerate it for 3, 4, 5 days straight. Some of the flavors that come with the ice, they are so high-pitched and weird that it's going to get tiring for you over a 3 or 4 or 5 day period. You're just going to go, ugh, like, oh, I'm so sick of this. You know, it tastes good. I'm not saying it's bad, a bad flavor. It tastes good, but it's so high-pitched and so bubblegummy and weird that I just did not care for this bubblegum ice at all. So, I'm just putting that out there. I haven't done a review yet where I didn't care for the flavor, but this is one of them. I will not spend money on this one again unless it's the last resort, unless they don't have any other Escobar ice, flavored ice, like straw nanner's ice, watermelon ice, peach ice. I don't know, that peach ice one, it's hard to do that one for 3 to 5 days too. It was a good flavor. I didn't have anything really negative. I didn't even come on here and tell you guys it was weird. But it was so high-pitched and peachy that with the menthol that I just didn't enjoy it for that long of a time. And that's what I got out of this one. This bubble gum, it's like, ooh, you know, if I've gone without hitting it for 2 or 3 hours, oh, hell yeah, it's good. Let me hit it. You know, it's giving me my nicotine. It doesn't taste too bad. But to have to be stuck with this for 3, 4, 5 days straight, and that's the only flavor you're getting in the back of your throat and your chest, it's just really high-pitched and not enjoyable to me. It's weird, a weird flavor. So I don't recommend this bubblegum ice. It's not the best flavor. It will do the job. Nice delivery. Every single Escobar vape that I purchase, it always gives a nice delivery, a nice, good throat hit. To me, it's like having a cigarette. I'm going to have to pull on it 3 or 4 good, hard times. I like that. It makes me feel like I've had a cigarette. Nice throat hit. Nice cooling sensation with the menthol. But some of these flavors, when you pair them up with the icy menthol, it's just too much. It's the flavor itself is just too much. And it's just going to get on your nerves. It's going to feel weird in your throat. And I think it's been giving me heartburn. Really, I do. I felt weird the last few days there. I just don't care for this bubblegum one. All right. Well, that's what I have to say about that. You know, every Escobar vape that I review, I generally review ones that I like or have something good to say about. So I figured I would do one where I would come on here and let you guys know I found one that's not so great, that I really don't care for. It's just weird. That's all I can say about the bubblegum ice. It's weird. 1 minute you'll like it, and the next minute you'll be like, ugh, God, I'm so sick of this thing. That's how it made me feel. Anyway, I have reviewed the watermelon ice for you before. I've talked about it in 2 different videos. I talked about it last time in my banana ice review. But once again, this is what I have to fall back on. Comes in the wrapper like that. I'm going to pull it out here. And it's got plastic caps on the bottom. Remove that. Remove the top. I can smell it already, like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. Now that's nice. The watermelon, okay, it's hard to explain, but the watermelon and the banana ice, both of those, out of all of the flavors of Escobar so far that I've tried, I know there are a lot more to try. Vapor World carries grape ice. I'm really wanting to go after that one next, you guys, when I get a little extra spending money. I want to try the grape ice. So out of the flavors I've tried this far, though, the watermelon ice and the banana ice, they are mellow enough flavors paired with the ice that you can tolerate them for several days. They don't make it, they don't make it weird. That's the deal. They still give a nice delivery of flavor, though. It's got a powerful taste, but they're still mellow enough flavors to where they just don't do you wrong, okay? You can tolerate them for days in a row, for longer periods than something like this bubblegum ice. It was funky. Funky. Ooh. No. So I went on and, got my usual watermelon ice, and when I have a little extra money, of course, I go treat myself to the banana ice, because it's my favorite. Oh, yeah. I don't know what I'd do without this, though. It is saving me money, and, I'm still smoking a few regular cigarettes per day, but this vape, I can totally, whereas all these years, up around, 27 years or something, smoking cigarettes, there's not a time that I would just say, you know what, I'm just not even going to buy any today. I can get by without doing that. And now I can do that. With this Escobar vape, I keep it in my pocket. I keep it on me all the time. And after 3 or 4 pulls on it, I'm really satisfied. I don't have to have a nasty-ass cigarette. So it's cool. It's cool. I highly recommend the Escobar vapes. And you just have to go through them and try what flavor is right for you. As a menthol smoker, I always choose the ice flavor. It says ice on it, whatever selection they have. But pretty soon I'm going to go to Vapor World and get a little extra money, and I'm going to get the grape ice, okay, guys? And I will do a review for you on what that grape ice is all about, if it's what I'm cracking it up in my mind to be. I'm hoping it's going to be a nice grape flavor, like grape soda or Jolly Rancher, but be mellow enough paired with the ice so that I could tolerate it for several days. I'm hoping it's going to be a nice flavor. So, yeah, grape ice is next on my list to review for you guys. And that's about all I have for you in today's review. I told you it would be quick. Showed you what it's all about. This one is cotton candy. My boyfriend got this one a couple days ago, and I told him I wanted to keep the box just so I could tell you guys what it tasted like. I tasted his... Ooh, the box smells so good. I tasted his cotton candy vape. Now, his is not ice, okay? He gets the plain flavors. And I told you guys, those are just not my favorite, but they are really good. They're really tasty. But I have to have that extra little something. That's why I go towards the flavors that have ice. Because I'm a menthol girl. But I will say the cotton candy was really good. It really tasted good. It didn't have the icy effect I like. But it's probably something, if I had to smoke on it for several days or vape on it, I could. It wasn't weird to me like this bubblegum ice. Weirdest one. Weird flavor. But the cotton candy was good. It actually smelled and tasted like cotton candy. So it wasn't bad at all. But anyway, guys, that's all I have for you on this review. So you make up your own mind. Always do your own research. I'm not advising anyone to do anything. For me personally, bubblegum ice is not where it's at. I didn't like it. It's like I felt weird about it. It was like, ooh, that's good for a minute. And then I was like, ugh, that's nasty. And it was like that every day for me. And it kind of made my chest and my throat feel weird. It's just too high-pitched of a flavor. It's just weird. So, but you make up your own mind. Always do your own research. Check it out for yourself. See what you think. And that's it. I will see you next time, guys, with a new vape review. Hopefully, probably it will be the grape ice. So, thank you for checking out my videos. You guys take care.